That was that and one. Hit me on left wrist. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Flo from PureKicks, back at it again with another performance review. And as you guys can see, today we are talking about the Jordan 32. Lol. Let's get it. So without further ado, I'm gonna get straight into the traction of the shoe. So what we have here is this Aztec slash hieroglyphic slash noughts and crosses type traction pattern. Okay, now let me not lie, the traction was not amazing. It was better than the Jordan 31. The Jordan 31 traction was appalling, but the Jordan 32's traction pattern wasn't great. So better than the 31. This type of traction pattern is what I call a dust collector. It collects dust. When it's clean, it's fine. Once it collects dust, slipping and sliding, ice skating, whatever you want to call it, you're done. Yeah, so this is a regular wipe traction pattern because you have to wipe it. It wants to collect dust. That's what it's trying to do. Yeah, it doesn't want you to stop and jab and cut and do all those great fun things that you want to do. It wants to collect dust. It wants you to slip and fall, basically. Yeah, so make sure you wipe these regularly so you don't do that, because I was slipping and falling a lot, but whenever I wiped them I was fine. So for outdoor use, you'll be fine. The grooves are quite thick, so it won't wear down as quickly. I wouldn't recommend it though because it is a translucent outsole, but you'll be alright. For dusty courts, you won't be fine. Yeah, this is a dust collector, so make sure if you are playing on a super dusty court that you are wiping the traction every other play, because you will not stick to the floor. It wants to slip and slide. Now moving on to the midsole of the Jordan 32, I have some much better things to say about the midsole. What we have is flight speed. But unlike previous flight speed versions, very similar to the Jordan 31, we also have a zoom unit in the heel. A humongous large zoom unit in the forefoot and also zoom unit in the heel. I've almost forgotten how amazing flight speed actually is. It is like probably my second favorite type of midsole cushioning that Nike slash Jordan basketball has to offer. It is fantastic. You get beautiful responsive cushioning. It just makes you feel like every step you take is on a cloud. Like, let me not lie, every time I caught the ball, I just wanted to dunk. I wanted to jump as high as I could, dunk, get rebounds. It just felt amazing. The only downside with flight speed, I think, is that it's a little bit on the heavy side. It's not as lightweight as a foam setup would be, but it's still very, very great midsole cushioning. Now moving on to the fitting materials of the shoe. Now what we have is a Flyknit upper that's actually been re-engineered for basketball. It's a little bit different to other Flyknits that we have seen in the past, and these synthetic leathers around the ankle area as well. The Flyknit is amazing. It's probably the best Flyknit that I've actually ever felt in a basketball shoe. I really love the Flyknit on the Hyperdunk 2016. That probably was for me up till now the best Flyknit in a basketball sneaker, but the Jordan 32's clocked it. Like, it's layered Flyknit, very similar to what's on the LeBron 15, where they've actually just backed up with more Flyknit. So the Flyknit are on certain parts of the shoe is a normal Flyknit that we have in most of our shoes, but where you need more Flyknit or more materials, it provides that Flyknit for you. Yeah, so it's backed up around those areas where you need it, especially around the midfoot section of the shoe, as you can see here. So we get a great balance of materials that Nike and Jordan brand have to offer in 2017, which is the Flyknit, and also they pay homage to the Jordan 2 with the synthetic leathers around the ankle area. So the materials of the shoe are beautiful. So the shoe fits a little bit long. It isn't narrow or wide, it's quite regular, but it does fit a little bit long, so that is something to look out for. It doesn't really matter if you go down half a size, because all you'll then be doing is making the shoe quite tight. So just to let you guys know, it does fit a little bit long. The only downfall with the shoe and the fit of the materials is that every half an hour or so I had to relace the shoe because of how stretchy the Flyknit got. So I would say make sure you relace the shoe whenever it loosens up a little bit, but that is the only downfall of the materials. The Flyknit was amazing. Moving on to the support of the shoe, what we have is this really wide outrigger here, this external aggressive heel counter which pays homage to the Jordan 2, and the way the shoe locks your foot down. Now apart from the traction, the only real downfall of the Jordan 32 is the way it locks your foot down. I had to relace the shoe, as I said before, every half an hour, which wasn't fun. It was quite annoying. The Flyknit does stretch, so you've got to be careful of that. It does feel really nice, but you've got to make sure you relace it to make sure your foot is locked down really well, or else you wouldn't feel the support from the outrigger or from the heel counter. The heel counter, make sure you don't have any ankle slippage, and of course the outrigger, make sure your foot is locked down and prevents any excessive lateral movements of your foot. So yeah, the support was good. It wasn't great, but it was there. So yeah, decent support. So last but not least, let me move on to the aesthetics of the Jordan 32. Now again, let me not front, the Jordan 2 is not my favorite Jordan, but the Jordan 32 is actually a decent looking shoe. I love the way it looks on feet, especially looking down. It's all about how the shoe looks when you're looking down at your feet. The Jordan 32 does have me covered in that aspect. It looks nice. I'm a fan of this colorway. The bread colorway that was the first to release is also a super clean colorway. Yeah, the Jordan 32 looks nice. I like the way the shoe looks. The Flyknit looks amazing. The heel counter is buff. Just a buff looking shoe really. So yeah, really proud of Jordan brand. Well done. Buff shoe. So overall, for a shoe that retails in the UK for £160, in Europe for 185 euros, and in the US for 160 euros. Timmy, did you hear that? It's £160 and 160 euros.
I can hear you, bro.
It's £160 and 160 euros.
I'm over here. I'm behind the camera, bro. I can hear you. You're not
the conversion rate is stupid, bro.
I don't know why they're still shouting, but yeah, it's okay. I got you.
The conversion rate is stupid, man.
Yeah, Flo, it's cool. Just calm down. We're okay.
Why are they doing this to us?
Why are you shouting, Flo? Just you can talk to me. Talk to me. It's fine. Look at me.
Hey, big guy. Sun's getting real low.
So overall, you get fantastic materials. The Flyknit is beautiful. Probably the best Flyknit we've had on a basketball sneaker so far from Nike / Jordan brand, and you get amazing cushioning. On the downside, you get a traction pattern that is fine on clean courts. It is not bad traction. It's just super slippery on dusty courts. Fine outdoors, and yeah, a decent looking shoe. So overall, this is a decent shoe. Is it worth £160? No, it's not worth £160. But yeah, overall, this is a decent shoe. So that is everything from the Jordan 32. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna give a big shout out to all you guys that watch the videos, all our subscribers from day one. Our channel is only 5 months old and already it is getting a huge amount of support. Our channel is growing beyond what we thought it would be at this point right now, and I'm sure it's going to go to even bigger and better places, and that's all thanks to you guys for watching. Like and comment as always. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of the Jordan 32. Overall, I thought it was a decent shoe, but I want to know what you guys think of the Jordan 32. It's always nice to see what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at PureKicks.ig and Twitter also at PureKicks_TW. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can be up to date with our latest content. We have a ton of amazing content coming out soon, so make sure you subscribe so you can be one of the first to see that good that we're going to drop real soon. So that's everything from me. This is the Jordan 32 Low. I'm Flo from PureKicks. Let's get it.